Okay, technically I'm here. There's no picture. I'm in the dark. I've got a bit of a migraine. It's been a long day. So we're going to play a lazy game. The streets of Undermire are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that the neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange pleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1. Thank you. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering view. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone, P.S. give help or a good scratch behind the ear for me. So we're going to Ambleside, it says. So we have a cat. Alright. I can go here. Mushroom. Yellow. White. It won't stay like that. I will fidget with it. I'm just trying to... So white and yellow can more or less just go up top. There's not a lot of them if I recall. Red. Random green thing. Kind of pinkish thing. White. It's almost black color. Blue. Random thing. Random thing. That end. Green, purple. Okay, do I have it where it... Auto-labeling, thank God, okay. Mostly because the labeling takes forever. So we're going to go... What is this? Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills. Well, the back burrow, keep it secret. So let's... I don't know if you can before the first customer. I don't think you can. Okay. So, plants. Okay. I must have walked past the shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. And a cat. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices too faint to hear clearly coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity's got the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. Looking for St. John's poppy. Hey. Vibrant petals of the brew can be dropped. Greatly improve and the vibrant hearing. Bright red with a yellow center. Okay, so this one. Select. Alright, that's what I needed. Okay. I need to go to Ambleside. Collect book entries. Okay, now that I have done that, okay, so it's not going to let me do anything right now. Okay. That can just sit there. So I've done that. That can be archived. Okay. Mail guy. Okay. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Not that. This. Okay. Goes forth as a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. Began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town, with a group of travelers, on the northeast corner of the wood. I sat and stared at the bright flower, and tears flowed down my face, a reminder that there is beauty in this world. So we're looking for, goes forth. Alright, after a few days I was with my kind of stranger. Woods to the south of town. Alright, new plant. Okay, so that's the plant. Okay, so that's done. That go up for now. It'll definitely scoot them all the way across. I'm not worried about that. Hit the key. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around down through Backborough. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I brought Fennec from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. So I need lemon dandy. Okay, mostly associated with curing affections of the heart. Pearl leaves are thought to be origin of the name. This plant is supposedly referred to as a peeled lemon rind. So it looks like that. I can only have one plant that looks like that. This one? Good. Okay. Not in the middle of my other plants. Rude. Okay, so that's lemon dandy. Let's close that. We have this clue to deal with. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills northeast of Backborough. Keep it secret. Okay, let's open the door for a minute. Thank you, so I can actually see. Yeah, there's Batboro. Okay, so what does it say? These? Okay. Let's go in the archives. You can go over here with the red plants. There we go, like that. Okay. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. Wish they had voices. It stood tall, its roving head scanned the landscape as though it had no discernible face. I could sense a hint of expression about its features. Oh, and though, it seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks they've been getting worse. I need sleep. Small Australian bulb, but this plant has powerful spirit. This is a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of smaller flowers. Okay. This one? It's only one I had dark blue with a bulb. More plant information. Okay. A kitty. Got any wandering view? They always reminded me of, oh, what's his name? The old hermit inventor and the wanderer. Anyway. Okay, it's something I did go pick up. I saw this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. Fingers bane. It's a mushroom, okay. I think that's it. This one. Okay. So, we're closed for the day. I have no places to go. I don't think, so I've done all those, right? Away. I don't know, I could pick a random spot. See what happens? Nothing extraordinary. That was just for shiggles. Okay, and day. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Okay, let's open that so I can have it. Row H. 1, 2, 3. Picked up a new plant. More or less where it goes. Works for me. Go back here where you belong, please. Look out. Cat. You're such a dick. Sample of Apis nemesis, and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in the shop like this. Hey. Apis. Oh, there it is. Medical plant. What properties that can aid digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Leaves can be an irritant. Okay. So, let's see. I don't think it's that one. So, you get trouble if you do those. It's not that. So, let's say it's got it? Okay. So you can see I get these when you get a plant wrong. Happens. You're such an ass. Hey, David. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Not you. There's an old slate mine at the Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like it before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp. Amos. Okay. At Hard Knot. So it's here. I'm looking for according to the legend, can be used to open a lot any lock from a heart more secure. Heart-shaped leaves. Okay. That's my mushrooms. Can't really see a lot of these. Not it. You're not it. That's not a heart. That's not. Nope. Nope. This one? Beautiful. Collect plants. Mushrooms. Where'd the other one go? Green, purple. Oh, there it is. It's all together. Okay. Put that away. So those little things here. That'll go in there for now. I'm headed to the Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood is a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct says they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me to win them over. Fox button. Offer and consider place friendship between strangers. Shiny leaves. Okay, so we're looking for you to go away. Something like this, but opposites. Small, delicate flowers. Crap. Sure, his mind is broken. I gotta put my mind back together. Okay. Those two go together. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Okay. Like that. Like that. Huh. Okay. Like that. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okay. Box button is the one I was looking for. Shiny leaves grow and impose it. Is it this one? Okay, back to investigating properly.
The father needs to know if he needs to pick anything up on his way home.
Oh, not that I'm aware of. Alright, let's see, sorry. Well, now you know what happens if you fail enough times. It's that one, okay. Okay. Don't have any notes, right? Right, just the piece we found. Was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's Poppy. There's a medium using the room illegally, I might add, holding whatever midnight seances for the gullible grievers. Anything I can scare and give them and drive them away. Wrong button, that one. Harlequin, blue it said. This one. Bushy blue flower heads die. Back, they release seeds with downy. Incense as they burn, high-pitched streaks, slightly blue spirits of the dead soul. So, bushy blue flowers. Go it, please. Well, we know it's not that one. This one, maybe? Okay, works. You may have heard the rumors that our art is dead. May Ardouina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will grant you entry to the forest. Be assured of your discretion. Mary's breath. Wild leaves allow waxy leaves allow the plant to okay, so wide waxy leaves. Not that one. This one. Small red berries. Try this one. Collect the letter. Alright, stop that. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You'll find us deep in Gisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore. Across from Trover? Please help us. Okay. Keep that open so I can find stuff. Okay, so here's Trover. So here. Okay. I need Wren. The long leaves of Wren are to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and can be used to detect them. Has no flower, said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. Long leaves, that doesn't look right. No flower though, so let's try this. I was right the first time, okay. And more or less where they go. Let's get some of this stuff down now. Greens, blues, can you come back over here? Okay. Put that back. No, it's you again. This post reporting you half-lit. This blast plant you gave me made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. So he says he itches furiously. He's such an ass. Often found stewed mulch. Skin rashes. So Butterdale's what you're supposed to give him. What's the other one? Oh, touching the leaves basically. Alright. We'll play nice this time. He totally deserves what he gets. Dark green leaves. Comes to the alley bottom. Green leaves can be flowers smell buttery. So we're looking for a buttery plant with funny leaves. Like that. Okay. Okay. That one. Bugger off. You deserve to be taken that shot. You find out from other people later. He is just an absolute ass. Anywhere I can wander. Thin crack. Oh. Farmer's worry. Let's see if to consume small. Spongy mushroom. Only consumptions. Great strength for short periods of time. Expensive. But does warrant off. So it's a mushroom. A spongy mushroom. Okay. Let's see. What are you? Smells rotten. We can try this one. Okay, I don't think I have the Farmer's Worry. At least not yet. So, for now, we just have to leave. I'll figure it out. Nope. Click. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Okay, so this is definitely... Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's Crinkle Crags. So whatever I'm looking for is south of here. There's Lowick. It's gotta be here. Crinkle Crags, south. West of Rustland. So here, north of... So what I'm looking for is in K, or is in 15. What am I looking for? Hawkshead. So here's Hawkshead. It's gotta be here. Okay. What the hell? Is that not right? Alright, well, we'll set it to the side for a moment and... Looking for a plant, Lady of what's it, something or another. I'm no Dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's supposed to help with mental decline. Well, it's only when I have this lady anything. The leaves curl around delightfully, which combined with the attractive flower are hardy, and a hardy nature make this sought-after ornamental plant, aids with conditions of memory. So leaves curling around delightfully, it says. This one maybe? That's what it looks like, okay. Alright. Next page. I went back went along? Yes, it did. Okay. Let's give that like 2 seconds because I really want to see. Alright. Still south of... Oh, I was too far over. Damn it. Okay. So I'm just an idiot. right, that's definitely on this end. Okay. Okay. Mailman. They're saying the Arda has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sister, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Okay. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you return to explore the Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you have a plan up your sleeve that can keep you warm when the weather turns against you. Okay. Looking for Great Gable. That was easy enough. Okay. Go for there. Brimlock, it says. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a drop made using the Brimlock plant. Small yellow flowers. Leaves are waxy and tough. Okay. I need that actually open. It's not that one. This is my other waxy one. Thank God for that. I'm gonna just pick up. You come over on this side. Okay. So there is my letter done. I think Norman Leesbeck. This plant is cursed. It has brought nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I don't want nothing more to do with it. Okay, what is it? Oh, this one. Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. Okay. Stuff's all escaping. Helbor, always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he has been nibbling on the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and can use some common trose? I don't have that. And I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedbur in the meantime. Red pike. Collect. Thank you. What the hell is red pike? Red pike. Okay, up here. Let's see, what? Yeah, I think I've seen that one. So I still need that for the thing. Dink. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to hold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put a bit of show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Probably. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Shimmerlung. Oops. That one. Dried stem of shimmerlung burns up brightly, noisily. Flowers wrapped in rigid leaves. Didn't I get that? Isn't it like... Wait. This This one, maybe? It's the only one I have that looks like that. Okay. Yup. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. Looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. Thanks. Bright red, though. Great. Psychic abilities. Alright, it's close. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect against all manner. Okay, so it's not that one. Common Trost is that other one. Farmer's Worry we haven't seen. So it could be any of these. Crap. Okay. That's hypothermia. Skin rashes. Afflictions of the mind. That's Locks. That doesn't have a flower. Sleeping draughts, friendship, digestive troubles, okay. Sandfires, truck on fire. Let's see, taking care of that swallow. And wind dispersal. Oh. That's the souls of the dead. Curing afflictions of the heart, conditions of memory, bound to secrecy. That's painful sores. Showing the choke for this plant. Gastric distress. Horns that protect it from predators. Pass by unnoticed. Ren. Presence of poisons. Okay. Poppy. I'm looking for St. John's. Okay. Which should be this one. Okay. Make it. End the day. Next. So someone took a bite out of that one. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, when she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Day 4. More rain. Yay. Okay, so let's... Where's my card? So it should be something... Here. So it's in... Try that one. Collect plants. Blue one needs to go down this way. Why are you in there? You know... It's like, will you put it back where you got it from? Thank you. Okay, so that's the card. Poke the cat, hit the button. Hey, Ruben. Foxbutt was no help. I'm afraid the sister still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up in the side stone circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you have anything that keep my lunch down. Alright, I saw that when I was going through the other stuff in it. This one. Chewing the root. Long soft leaves. Okay. can't be that. That just says small red berries. Orange center, all that does is tell me about the flower. Thin stems, it says. Well, nope. Okay. Long soft leaves. Okay. Alright. Okay. Pink. Hey, David. Okay. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. I meant to tell you yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. Should have brought it back. Give me a moment. Alone, but they seem overly protective lately, so... Rustland, I found... northeast? Mellow Glow. Mellow Glow. Sharp thorns. Okay, so I'm looking for something with thorns. You? Let's try you. Do I have another plant with thorns? Okay. Sharp thorns. Let's try this one. Didn't break my mind again. Okay, let's close that. Plant. You're going up here. Back in the archives. Okay. Think. I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her the presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams are like a warning that I don't understand. Mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Alright, so we'll see. Okay. Strengthening the clarity of prophecies and visions. What's the other one? Candlewood, I think, is the other one. Red flower that provides shielding effect. So let's do this one. You get to pick. When burned, light blue flowers, rounded tufts of gentle limbs. Okay. So I want to have the light blue flowers. Okay. Okay. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. A wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to... I'm not pronouncing that. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. Okay, so I've got a letter to present myself to a castle, it says. Open this so I can see. out of the way for a minute. Greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elizabeth herself, she's very talkative, has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer. She takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she explained, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I could stop to take a look, she has already whisked me to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library and don't have time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I'm able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these. So, there's my plants. Okay. So, another. So, you evergreen with things, you evergreen with things, you evergreen with things. I'm not sure what to think of you. Which was the white plants? I guess that was too far over. Good enough. I'll look back out. Yep. Francis Abbott. Looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Helps with my heartburn. Well, it's got to be that one because it's the only one I've got with yellow flowers. It's like, well, that's a real easy pick. So. They're saying Blackcomb is now haunted. Is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Is he Kronk? Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. Come for some stinking Mount Cap. Sunset Mount Cap. Type of fungus dome cap, sometimes called stinking Mount Cap. Okay, so once that. Yes. Have you eaten dinner?
Yeah.
Then yes. This is the one that stinks, right? Okay. Okay. In the day. Wait. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Okay, so let's see. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey, east of where Everhart grows. So here's the abbey. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3. Everhart's not on my map. Okay. Close-ish. Let's try here. Good enough. Okay. Put that away for now. Cat. Faye is back. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. And that creature stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Audrina's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep, even now. Feel the darkness. This is what I'm looking for. It says this one. Aptly named. Okay. Well, I know it's not that one, so let's see what I got. Did I get the first one? I did. Okay. Next. Went with a strange man on the road not 2 days ago. This is the one you wanted. Stranger still, he asked after you. Said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you. He looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. Said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you, thank you. Anyway, this is the one you needed. So then I had to go hunt for her. Okay. Okay, let's get that on so I can see. Over this, over Winster. Silent River, right? I'm gonna say here. Hermit's camp is easy to find. Nestled between two boulders above the spring. However, remains down to right 3. Here. So I'm here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Camp at Winster Spring has led me to the end of the camp of sorts. How great by such a man. Oh yes, ho. Just take this, take it as assistance. Retrieve the atom and looking glass. It's resting in my hands. It's no use to me anymore. Don't forget the red. Did you have a jello already?
That doesn't count as dessert.
Maybe in a little bit. You just had a jello. Don't start with me. Okay. Did that. So the red ebony plant is the property of uncovering that which hidden or secret. Protect the device. Okay, so do I even have that ability yet? No. Okay. So that can go in here. That can go in here. I can't do anything with it yet. That can go in there. Conrad. Not long for this world, I've decided I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia, like your huntsmen with their Trantheum-covered tombs. I'm looking for Caballia. A rare plant that is believed to help dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who move forward at place wreaths of age at the graves of their loved ones almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled one is considered good fortune. Great, that's not helpful in the slightest. Okay. Pink flowers. But that only has 5. Unpleasant scent, that only has 5. That only has 5. Orange fruits. This one has 6. This one? Oh, thank God. Like, sure. Let's go through all the flowers and count petals. Unknown. Your reputation as growing horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. Inhaling smoke from the burned dried plant leaves can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems leading to blue flowers. So... got it. Okay. Verona. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation of the Swanside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg, give it a good long thought actually, but my curiosity has gotten the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they'll find something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Plant that is said to have many uses in... Good. Red berries, so... Looking for... So this should be the fever kiss.
Hello, Internet.
Go play your games outside. So it has to have leaves like that. No, not even close. Nope. I believe I got that right. I was guessing. Now it's you again. Now what do you want? Never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. And believe me, I wouldn't be here if you didn't. You'd have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. Yeah. Bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Mushroom found in damp places, fighting any light gets close. Gills on the end. Oh, this is the milky one, okay. This one maybe? Nope. This one. I don't like you. Okay. Boink. I don't know. Find a random spot to go. Let's try. Nothing here. Yeah, let's work the shop. It was fun. Start of the kitty. There we go. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go, and did not look for her. so let's open. So I'm looking for the old man. There's the old man. The old man that looks out across the lake with a blind eye. So across the lake. His mind wanders with current flowing southwards to the fork. There's the fork. So let's try here. That can go. That can go. So let's pick up more purple plants. Okay. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away, and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. Drawing you a map. Okay. Okay. Here. Like here? Okay, I picked the right spot. Winter boar. Blue aloe or blue winter after it's blue-gray flowers. Hardy plant. Okay. So like this one? Gotta be this one. Okay. Give me my plant. You over here. Okay. So there is my weird plant from her. Pink. Bethany is back. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with Gilead Dendra has everyone worried. Temporary acting Arda is panicking. Well, that's fair. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remember that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers, but it's the leaves that have the most interesting properties. So funny, leaves that look like that. Not it. No. This one? Beautiful. And my living dreads are writhing dreads. Okay. It's my wife's birthday and I wanted to get her something special. It was a plant that she used to love as a child, but hasn't been able to find in years. Sort of bulb-like and has a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. Oh, the flower is a lot more little flowers. Bulb-like plant with lots of little flowers. Maybe? Okay. We've had our eyes on you for some time now. Join us. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise will be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know that we can count on you by leaving a St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadwell Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake So this is the creature. They give a thing about the creature. I can just go in here for now. What is this one? Oh, that's the... Yeah, I still don't have access to that plant, I don't think. Right? Correct. Okay. Verona. Returned from Swanside, I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there certainly were some signs of ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grizzly. There was theory. Gilded. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as blood. Dangerous marriages. It's so potent that even touching the leaves... Oh, wait. I had one of those. This one? Okay. My aunt died 2 weeks ago when I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions last night and found something unusual. Forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. Right. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. Right. Royal... Sometimes called Everhart the Pink, flowers are royal. Made up into... I know what that is, okay. That's this one. The only one I have that looks like that. Okay. Alright, let's find a random place to go. Just because I can. Okay. Nothing terribly interesting. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book. Her excitement building as she did, she couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book. By now, it had become an obsession. Okay. 5 miles, what does it say? 5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun, so... Alright, that one's tallest, right? 826, no, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Yeah, more or less fits right in there. Sure. Was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. For relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." Also, known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Thorn, the thorns of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft, and many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Okay. This one maybe? Got it. But you're kind of stupid. You put on a necklace, you don't know what it does. Hey, David. Artist Shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. They say it slaughtered half of its flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down that Foxfield way. That seems fair. Okay, so Kentmere. Leave this open because I need that. Okay, so there's Kentmere. That's this thing. I is here. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Okay. Try it again in a minute. Where is... Maybe I can get it to go again. Let's see if I can give that a minute. Let's see. Got that. I'll give it just a sec because it's not ready to repop. Try again. There we go. Okay, take again. This one? There we go. Put that away, that away. Okay. Go up here. That go in the archives. Okay. Make sure you eat something. Dinner's just leftovers. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed Gillian Daedra that was used at the Swinside ritual. It's a worrying sign used in several of Darker incantations, and it can't be coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be some connection between this other murder and the Sisterhood. Need some mental clarity to think through some more. Some maiden sorrow. Plant. How is this plant dripping for it? That's the thorns along the stem. Okay. This one maybe? Red Ebony. Oh, I'm not gonna find that one. Okay. That was the one I needed for that weird thing. Plant is said to uncover that which is hidden and including buried secrets and treasures. Treasures and secret writings. Rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name comes from. So the flower is blue. Okay. This one? That's it. Okay. Not bad. It works. Okay. Got that. Great Oak. Tomb of the Hunter, which is H. 14, sorry. Yes. Oh, hey. Like B14. Okay. A lot of purple plants, apparently. Good enough. Anyway, see? Lights up all kinds of fun things. So I want to say... So besides the Great Oak, it looks like, got one more at the bottom. We'll deal with that in a minute. Okay. I put the wrong piece away. Eat the bug. Okay, what you need? I think it's one side, that side that's got to be pondering. Can't think of anywhere around here. You get slate from that, and Bradley Miller keeps insisting they sell something up at Blackcomb. Then again, Bradley, the fairy stole his wheelbarrow. I'm going out at night in the hills at the Eyebright with me. Some damage, and venom, and caused severe pain for several days after. So I'm looking for something with thorns that I haven't already used. Okay, I don't see anything I have that has thorns that's not already named. That one's rather unpleasant. This one maybe? Thank you. Like, alright, I thought you already have it. Let's close that for a minute. There's one down here. Here. Come out to this place for quick search shields and setting results. Sure, let's do that. Okay. So besides the Great Oak, and I'll deal with that later, I think. Neat eyes. Does it ever stop raining in Endemir? No, probably not. You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some Dray Sandfire. These properties. Wait, smoky. That's that funny thing in it. That one. Ember Soul. Right, next. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long until the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Alright, so... Okay, so here's Foxfield. Where's Crinkle Crags is here. So whatever it is on here, maybe? Okay. In between. Maybe, let's see. And I'm looking for Lowick. What the hell is Lowick? There's Lowick. Looks like we're gonna cross. Let's try here. Okay. More purple. It's all purple. Okay. Oh, it's you. Knowing our offer was a mistake, horticulturist. The Dendu has awoken, and redemption is upon us. When it arrives, you will not be spared. So you can go after looking at all the people. Randy claims to represent a group near the Seeds of Redemption, a group nearby Grosworth. Yeah. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me, all of me. This one. Petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to dangerous miasma, deadly poison, causes the blood. A similar scent to Solomon's Scepter, which has what scent? So it's many sweet smelling flowers. One of these. What does it say? Flowers alluring, it says. Well, shit. I've done that twice if I tried. That was much closer than I'd like to admit, thanks. My mom was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? Not sure what Long Meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it just in case. Golden light. Start at Long Meg, South 3, East 2. Right? It's a stone circle. pick a random section and go. Red flower this time. Yay! Okay. I had no idea if that was going to be right or not. Played this once, not long after it came out. You did not look like that. Help me! The amulet. I can't remove it. Lady, not long. That's what I need. Okay. Long. There's curses. Like that? Nope. That one. I can feel it working. Thank you. Oh, look, I ain't old anymore. Maybe we should take the amulet off. Amos. Hey, it's the guy with the letters. Good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long, I started to wonder if you were at the other end of the letters I've been sending. Back in town for a few days though, and I wanted to give you these before I forgot. Found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. Okay. Alright, you sit there. Alright, you can go in now. Yeah, that one and that one go together. So here, here, here. Like that, maybe? Okay. It's 5. It's 4. That one. Obviously that's not right. Could have been backwards. That one, so let's try this. Ah! Coin. Okay. Briar's Disc, often called the Snuggler's Disc, is a simple device used to send coded messages. The location of cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunning and straightforward, but the code is undecipherable with prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the symbols edged around. Okay, so that's my eye thing. Location, okay. I already used it. Okay, I got into that drawer, so I don't need these anymore. So something about Gosforth. I'll check that out in a minute. Blacken Hall Road, Kendall. Okay, so something in Kendall. Can't see shit. Kendall. Copper. I don't need you. Thank you. Land is reducing effect, but most have tried to benefit from its properties. Have come to realize it's a curse, not a blessing. Red patches. Oh, it's the funny one with the warts. Okay, I can close that, right? What plants? Purple, orange, blue. Why are you all the way down here? And you... Okay. So I've done that. Not sure what to do about the coin. Let's go there for now. No idea what any of this means. It seems like something you might find interesting. I know I'm clearing out one of the neck of the east wing. Ah, okay. I don't have the elixir stuff yet, so that can all just go in there. Alright, Inde. A young woman alone in the world, she was taken in by the Sisterhood and given a home with a chance for redemption, a new start. Okay. Alright, so let's see. So, in Tebi... Okay, directions. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. Okay, that's why it's written that way. I'm not completely stupid. More or less, right? There we go. Okay. Think. Non-mag? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you. Of course, I figured it out by accident, but whatever. I couldn't remember what it was part of. It's a mountain range. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many light nights at the library are taking their toll. Red berries, alright, oh, that's... It's this one. I used it to identify something earlier. Hey, David. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. Yeah, she's been in here. Also, it's oddballs in Undermere, but it's certainly unusual. Beckfoot candle. Beckfoot, it's over here. Here? Okay. That away, put that away. Well, you're yellow. You can go with the yellow plants, I guess. Okay, you can go in there. Hey, weird-eyed guy. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about the beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Why do you know it? Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they've made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My Duranthium supplies are running low. I need more. What is it? Plant with mind-altering ability. Use those inhale the smoke from burning village. Long, sharp leaves. The green eye, fancy that. Maybe? this it? Nope. Dark purple flowers. It's not that one. Long flat leaves. I'm looking for long sharp leaves. This one. Yeah, you're hydroids. Reuben's back. Crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is something, some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Upon the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger. Some human. There was an eerie silence about the place and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat I heard terrible noise like the axe maker's whetstone, but mistakenly animal. High on the ridgeline I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm not out of my depths in this one. I need to speak with Verona again. While I'm here, can I grab some wild coal for my pounding head? Purple berries are recommended. Okay, so... Wait, I had one that had purple berries. Okay. My son is very sick. Someone told me about a mushroom that produces a thick milky liquid that helps relieve stomach pains. Wanting to try it. That's this one. Okay. Verona. Poor Reuben, he looks worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died, and he never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called something to access across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the Gilded Daedra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthington's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Daedra, believing it to be related to some way to the deadly Gilded Daedra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It said that the dead ground northeast of Tebby Bay, where nothing but black deados grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. So let's see, something northeast of Tebby. Where? What are you? Yeah, you're a funky looking mushroom, aren't you? Okay, so there is northeast of Tebby. And day. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the task given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Okay, so you are empty, which means I probably need to play with you. Secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Foxfield. The hell is Foxfield? I've seen it. Okay. You're totally in the wrong spot. You go this way, you go this way, you go that way. That'll work. Okay. Link. Hey, David. Librarian friend today. In reference to your question about Lon Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer. Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. So I test them. They've never allowed me to look through their stacks, so I need to go to the Abbey. Oh, let's... just in case. Calder Abbey. Only a friend may enter. There was one of these with friendship. Mary's breath was secrets, right? Okay. Was it? Nope. Nope, that's secrets. We'll just start through the list. Visions, surroundings in darkness, stomach pains, skin rashes, that's cold. It's wreaths, manners of the mind, opens locks. Offering for the huntress, common trust. Used for centuries, eye strain. Grantham is the thing with the eyes. Okay, Ember Soul. Claire's deities are return for sanctuary. Painful death. Eyebright, I know what that does. Sleeping drops, energy boost. Friendship, fox button. Okay. Let's just start at this end, I guess. I've seen fox button. Okay. Of course, I've done Lon Meg by accident, so I don't actually need that, but I've done it anyway. Okay. Sisterhood of trying my patience again. The old Arda was the old. She's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If there ever was a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat the servant, some ritual weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't let them bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd have a better chat with the new Arda. Mountain Astray. Large cup-like flower with a dense, stale smell. spread that out pretty far, actually. Let's try this one. Is it this one? That does not look like that plant at all. But sure. Yo. Finish the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful in wrapping these. Some of the glass work is quite delicate. Alright. Keep that. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. So now I can make potions as needed, or elixirs. Bethany. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the danger has awoken, then it will come for us. Must prepare an offering at the altar of Adrena. What the hell is that supposed to be? You. Okay. So here's the town. Let's try here. Seems Beth's been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this forest for now, at least. They're thick. Okay. So, what does Cauldry do? Let's. Those who worship the huntress Adrena place the flowers and often ensure a successful hunt. It grows from within stem with small leaves. And the other one is Ember Soul, right? So I can help you. So, I need that back open. Let's try Cauldry, whatever. Stop that. Thin stem with small leaves. Let's see. I want to say this is Ember Soul. We'll find out what happens. I can't remember which one does which. Okay, so that's that. Natalie Cooper. Being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're gonna set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever awoken something or another and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. Larkshine. So the plant with powerful defense mechanisms, barbs. The only thing I have that looks like that is this thing. Of Neptune, it says. Okay. In time she learned the sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. Monday. Okay. There's 902, so that's this. Looks like E16 was right. Right. Yeah. You're technically a white plant-ish. Okay. Ding. My old man reckons there's a plant that can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Thanks for not making me go through all those, I guess. Plant this blue money that lead to gold. Okay. Soft frilled leaves. Okay. Nope. That's good now. Nope. This one? Dink. Amos. Heading out on the road again. Before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in the safe. And not lose it. Let's see. So which one? So where you come in, Baylock's Elixir. Okay. So that is hearing information can be taken drinking, however, avoid oil who slowly lost his mind. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Okay, so you need this one. It says this one and this one. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, I can go. Okay. Rude. Okay. Okay. You should be in the blues too. You're blue. You're blue. You're technically blue. You're more green. Alright. No, you go in there. You know, that's listed on one of my things. Let's... It's on that coin. Oh. Noted. Kind of weird, actually. For something specific, promise that takes me back to my childhood with this wonderful smoky smell. This one? The only thing I have that I can think of that has a smoky smell. Goodness, oh boy, you haven't been getting fed enough. Whatever will become with you. My mother has me looking into the servant creature for you. I'm afraid I'm not getting anywhere. Strange. I'm sure I've seen a reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to start. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway. I thought I'd drop it off in person. Hey, where am I going? Not getting anywhere looking, and my thoughts of the questions Amber said. You went to the servant Munchester. Hawk. Kenmore. What the hell is Muncast? What is said, right? Okay. Hands Ah. That one can go. The Wilken Danger is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities. That does not mean it can't be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from the world. Unfortunately, though, although we know that 5 plants are required for the ritual, specific plants are unknown. Okay. Norwood, please. At least you know what you want, I guess. Provided the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. These plants are always spores that are invisible to the naked eye. White leaves, small delicate flowers. Unpleasant scent. Beautiful flowers. Dark blue flowers. Pleasant aroma. I don't know. Alright, I get it. What does this look like? That thing? Really? Okay then. You say so. That sounds disgusting. Okay, so I know there is... Is it here? So that's the great oak. Okay. You say so. Okay. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the artist was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Golden light. Okay, well the lucky one is 7. I remember that one. Plant known as golden light. Okay. Let's see. Wait, wasn't that the finding plant? Is that it? Okay. So I need to be at L7? All the way down, Mr. Greenwood. You're more blue. You are purple. Okay. Bethany's back. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I've never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Audrina saved us. It is the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on whatever it is looking for. Trusting you with this, a secret that the sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the woken Dendru. Keep it safe. Okay, so there's one. God. This one? Nope. Crap. That one. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third, the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Last, a pedal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Follow the tributary to its source. Crap, I need my magnifying glass. Here? Nope, I was an idiot. Oh, it's the other one. Okay. Hey, David. Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that. The Seeds of Redemption are all excited about it. Okay. Foxfield Trident. Foxfield is over here. Trident gave me something purple. Okay, that can go in there. Foxfield Trident go in there. That can go in there. Hey, drug guy. Go into Blackcomb. I'll kill the servant. My people are saying he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. Take Embersoul. Wait, I've done that one. It's green, isn't it? Okay. Let's. Thank you. Okay. So, here. Right, go here. So that's to the stores. Okay. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts and elixirs for Ironside. Ironside. barn side. Okay. Elixirs. Shit, I'll probably see if I can make them now. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I can make either of these right now, so let's see what this thing says. That's Baylock, Elixir of the Damned. Okay, so there's the purple one. Got you. This one. Okay. Okay. That one can stay. I've made that one now. Throw my flowers back. Always close enough. Okay. Okay, I'm missing part of that one, so I can't make this one yet. It can just go down here. Okay. I can go up, I can go up. Anything interesting? So the tree was here. Ah, okay. So 09 is where I will have to go to deal with that later. Okay. Quick. Okay, equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Okay, so I'm gonna need that, because I'm gonna need that. Little card, please. And more first. And more Raven. Spider? Got it. A jackdaw perks. Hidden somewhere. Oh. Okay. There's that. There's that, alright. I need that. I need... Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, that. And this one. Yes? That's the wrong purple flower, okay? Nope, not that one. This one. Just identify my plants. Oh. Didn't know it did that. So that should be... Nope. Okay, so there's the other elixir. Dink. Dink. Yep. This masked woman. Yep. Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. The creature is huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. Would certainly come helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. Guess I'll have to study for some Daisy talk. God, I gotta put things back. Okay. Simple potion that will grab it. The warriors will take it before going to battle. Great. This says I've identified it, which means it was probably in a potion earlier. Robert. Let's get over a little. Roland. Daisy Duck. Which I have over there. I've seen that one. Hey David, what's up? It was delivered in an unusual way. Okay. No, I just provided just the horticulture spelled wrong. Had to have been for you. You know that your plants, this letter is for you. Oh god, okay. Great. Oh, so you got it working. Oh, yes, alright. Look for it. The north of... Great, I can't read it. Okay. North of at the source of the river Esk. Okay, what? Okay, is that it? What the hell, man? Maybe yellow thing. Okay. Shit. Here, find this. Yo. Husband likes to forage for mushrooms, or worried about the ones he's brought back from his last venture. Been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one to help identify, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. Not because you are. I'll come back tomorrow. Yay. Undermere. Okay, let's see what it says about these. That's my worry that I need for the other thing. Works well enough there. Can I get enough to go across? Where's my book? There it is. I told him he was able to help you find out some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. Aliens. Moving air quality is a class of its own. Sweet breath thanks to shortly since plant that help filter toxins. Okay. Something about flowers though. That's just blue flowers. This one maybe? Okay. Okay. Let's go back here. That's this one, isn't it? Called it. Okay. More mushrooms. Okay. Cousin will be married in 3 days. You got some thimble-hoofs, and I'd save me the trouble of going to find some myself. You and my cousin, you know she's not worth the trouble. A little harsh. Use a decoration at weddings. It's thought to strengthen the relationship with the cross-section of the cup. Looks like flowers. Okay. Maybe? Nope. I'm about to get screwed. Nope. There we go. Crack my mind again. Mind is broken. Okay. Oh, I see. One more? Holy shit. Alright. Nope. Okay. want. I don't know what it looks like. Really? That's it? This thing, it says. Or this one. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so we still got the thing with the flowers. Okay. What happened here? All these stones can tell us what they saw. Oh. Rude. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Okay, 8 miles to the east. So that's what this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, because that's with a coin. Okay, the green thing. Well, he wouldn't eat those bloody mushrooms. Okay, so... And of course now he's sick. Anything we can do? Wrong one. This. Often fatal user. Royal. Okay, that's... this one. Okay. Well, you looked better. I have been to Blackcomb, I can see that. I thought the servant lived, but my adversary still stands. Close enough. Must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. Wait, I made that one. Okay. David. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He is called Asshole McGee. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog, and then he punched it as hard as he could. Oh, but ate him. Unfortunately, he didn't. Rushed over and the coward fled. You can kill him. Sagil Chalice. Okay, well there's... to get down there. You look friendly. Actually, shit. Red tells me you're still working on gathering the plants for the ritual that will help defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. Swift Snare. Samuel Thomas. I'm visiting my grandmother up in Tebby, and I thought I'd take her favorite plant to cheer her up. It's blue with large flowers. It smells lovely and fresh. It's called Sweet Breath. Wait. So I can read them. Afterlife. Complex and obscure locks. Cauldron or now. It's a curse. It's common trials. It's not it. Daisy Dog. That's the drug. Amber Soul is for protection. On Eyebright. I've not done that one. Fear Kiss. This is one I've done. Box buttons. Friendship. Cryptic Troubles. That's Poison. Harlequin Blue. Wind Dispersal. Okay. On memory, when a small dose can. Oh, okay. Where is pain relief? Location. Larkshine was protection. Conditions of memory. That's lifting curses. Life of wandering. That's secrecy. Confidence and persuasive. That's unnoticed. Palliance. Okay. This is the one you want. Okay. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Okay, so pop that open. Where's my card? Decay gives way to new life, growth from life. That. Okay, so here's White Scar. Okay, River at White Scar. Okay. Creepy red plant. I lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that. Speaking of luminance. side, yeah. So it's one I've already done apparently in my wanderings. Yeah. Just curious at this point. Might as well. Bay Swift. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but it's simply darkness now. Sour brandy can't lie, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged and it was planted to rise from the fact that although edible, large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. This one, maybe? The only one that looks funny. Coming back, it happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was slippery, like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what terrors lurked beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. It's the only one that had the fun thing that was like that. Okay. My wife of 30 years is dying. That's the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. Doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospital, a plant-based elixir. I don't know, he meant for me to know, but I think he did, and it's all I can think about. It's probably this one. I understand the risk, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Yep, alright, that's the other one I made. What a delightful shop you have. Only come in for a brief visit in town. Liverstone. Paralyzing agents contained within. A mushroom with pointed caps. Okay, I have a couple of those. Smells rotten. Finger, this one. Yo. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Okay, so let's see what each one does. So to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind, or Widow's Woe. Use fear, also called Kempfoot. Okay. So that should be my dead man's fingers. Yo. There's been talk over the last nights about down the Royal Oak of the servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but now I don't dare leave my house. Or I daren't leave my house now. Decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. Glow of a few pixie lamps, Sherwood glowhorns. That should be the funny mushroom that glows in the dark. Should be this one. I don't know, let's see what I can get into. I picked a random spot on the map and said, hey, let's do this. I think that's how that works. She had finally had the power she'd craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. East of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain, it grows the edge of the wood. Okay. Edge of the castle. Here's a castle. Across the river. There's more castles. No, here's a castle. Okay. Across the river. And woods. Let's try here. Woods. Here, another green thing. Up here, green thing. Ding, ding, ding. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. Hope for all our sakes you've been able to track down the plants we need. We must act before it's too late. Gather the plants. I don't know what plants I need. I mean, I know it tells you, but I don't know what plants you need. So please hold. Okay. That's what I'm looking for, I think. Okay, well, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I found this the other day at 09. It's under the tree. Small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Okay. Here, a minute, I need Devil's Nightcap. Okay, so that's one I picked up recently. So there's the Devil's Nightcap. Okay. See if I can just do it off here. Okay, so I need the funny little thing I picked up. That's what that looks like. I need... what the hell is it? And that goes all the way in here, please. That's just that one. Alright, I know. There it is. Alright, so put that here. That's a mushroom. I'm looking looking for a plant that obviously did not get returned. There it is, where it belongs. Okay. Well done. I'll take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. Feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. Loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I'm here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to. The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air, and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has his huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with the strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. A huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. It's an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? So this is one of 8 endings. There are 8 possible endings. Friday, with the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I've been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who could say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They did not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. As for myself, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Hellebore for company. It's quiet around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. So Thea Ward is in hiding, but everyone's survived. You can kill his ass. Maybe we'll come back and do that. Ending 2. Have you ever heard of the monastery of Block Vale? I think it would interest you to learn. A man from Ravenglass, if you're ever in that part of the world. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what this card is. That's a mountain. That's where I'm going. Good, that didn't help me in the slightest. Because it's got to be a mountain and cities. Okay, so it says, I looked this one up. It says it's here. It's plants I'm missing. Okay, so you got yellow, green, Black Veil. I think it interests you if you learn that part of the world. And from Ravenglass. Okay. Where's that thing? Come on, give me a little more. There it is. You sit up here. Okay. Ravenglass. Letters. Okay. Elixir of the Black Veil, which I've got to be able to make for this. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil anywhere on the map. They don't want to be found. The monastery is on the edge of the wood. I remember that much. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay. I've got to be able to make that to be able to do the next part. Alright. Okay, so let's try. Looks like this one. This one. Did it work? Nope. Damn it, why'd you do that? Ah, okay. That is not the right plant. Nope. That one. Okay. There's my elixir. And it automatically, labeled the 3 plants I had to use for it. Okay. So it's ones I don't have to label in a few minutes. You're red. No, they're in the wrong spots. No. Alright, that's good enough. Okay. Looks okay. Looks okay. I don't care about you. I want you. Black Veil Monastery. This one? Nope. Come back in a minute. Okay. Alright. Good to see you, Hellboy. It's been a while. Nice to know nothing or phases you, does it? Must admit I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collecting some information on a collection of plants for a book I'm putting together. Hoping you finish help me finish identifying all these plants. So now we'll start going. I don't have that page, so good enough. Thank you. Okay. Okay, identify the elixir. Go. Velanox. I'm missing pages. Okay. Now. Moonlight flower, dark, mysterious, and beautiful, has changed people's centuries. Beautiful dark blue flower. Where is that? This one. Really? So that. It says they're purple. Spring wax cat. Edible mushroom almost ready to eat and can help relieve pain. Great. Well, it's the only one that looks like that, so let's try that. Average? Oops. Pretty blue flowers, sought after plant. Okay. Fool's Midnight. After you moves the dark mushroom, fleshy underbelly. It's a mushroom. Okay. That's my ugly mushroom then, isn't it? Not that one. This one. Denmel. Laws related to the common thistle. Alright, I'm looking for something with that particular leaf that's not labeled. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Lesser... round flower, head of the married axe made up of smaller yellow floral flowers, so it's gotta be this one. Okay. Smells like strawberries. That's this thing, isn't it? Okay. Heard of... Oak hammer was so distinct sense of picking bones. Many short leaves. Okay. Penny bell. These are chewed by some. How addictive can lead to sickness and death. Nice. Okay, you're all labeled. Those leaves don't look like that. Those leaves don't look like that. You? Had bells, that kind of helped. Oh, bark. It's like, what are you looking for? When you release tasty additions to stews. Okay, let's just... Oh, it's like that. Another remedy for sore throats. It doesn't work. Oh well, let's see. That was like... at least. What? Andrew got sleep. Let's see. At this point, I'm just flipping through what I've got. Force a person to tell the truth. Okay. Touching its painful sores. Hibiscus, okay. Well, you don't have the right leaves. Everything up there is that shelf is labeled. Exception to you. Everything on that shelf is labeled. That leaf does not look right. Broke my mind again. At least it's back to the puzzle. Okay. 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 That goes with that. Yes. Okay. Eventually it's gonna all fit. Alright, mind is whole again. Only have 6 more to go. Okay. So I'm running out of plants. I'm in the wrong spot now though. Okay. Neptune. What the flowers got for strong scent? Looks like this one. Okay. Dude, I didn't use that. And alright. Not that one. Okay. Is it? Oh. Alright, well that one's obvious. Come on. Okay. Mostly because I'm running out of plants. And there we go. Something with plants. Yes, yeah, alright. So maybe if we're bored another day, we'll come in and do another one of the endings. I mean, listen, we can always do the one where you kill what's-his-face. That's fun. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get off. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.